Hey, what's up? It's Deanna, and today I'm going to show you another eBay unboxing. Now, I haven't been able to do an unboxing in quite some time, so let's see what's in the box. I'm actually not even sure. So let me open it up and let's get to it. So I got the box open. Now, since I'm always almost buying antiques, I'm going to start like wearing gloves every time I touch my antiques because a lot of these old things from like the 1800s, you don't want to get your fingerprint oil on it and destroy it. All right, this is exciting. What is it? Oh boy. All right, so hang in there one second while I cut the tape off of this and we get to the nitty-gritty of what's in this box. Wow, these are absolutely beautiful. Okay, so what is it? These are actually opera glasses, and only really wealthy ladies or gentlemen would actually have these. And so these were actually brought to plays back in the 1800s, the 1700s, and the 1600s. Most people could not afford entertainment. Only the wealthy could afford entertainment in the form of opera or plays and theater. So it was very hard actually to see the people on the stage. So these were invented just to help people to see the players on the stage better. And look at these. So these are French. And these were made probably around 1890. And they were made by Chevalier in Paris, France. Let me try to zoom in here. Isn't that really awesome? And these are made out of abalone shell. So this was a seashell. Whoa, I almost dropped them. Oh God, imagine if I did, I'd actually weep and cry. So these are made out of seashell. And a lot of these opera glasses were made out of seashell. The other material that I see a lot of times is aluminum. I know the earlier ones were made out of aluminum. And an interesting fact, did you know sometime in the mid-Victorian era, aluminum, when it first started to be commercialized, was actually just as expensive as silver. So now we think like aluminum as very cheap and inexpensive, but back then it was basically its weight was in silver, and instead of gold, silver. But so these are just absolutely gorgeous, and they fit in the palm of my hand, as you can see here. These are very, very, very small, and it was meant so that a lady or a gentleman could place these in their pockets. They generally come with little cases made out of velvet with drawstring ties, or little leather cases. And so here's a little bit of a history. Like many inventions, opera glasses came into existence as a result of a long line of inventions and further improvements upon those inventions. So the process started in the year of 1608 when a Dutch optician by the name of Hans Lippershey developed the first pair of binoculars with a magnification capability of ×3. Less than a year later, a well-known inventor and philosopher by the name of Galileo, I'm thinking of Bohemian Rhapsody, developed what became known as the Galilean telescope, which had a magnification capability of ×30, which allowed him to search the heavens. So basically, for almost 100 years, opera glasses existed merely as telescopes. And they started to become very popular in Vienna, Austria in 1823, when the first binocular opera glasses and theater binoculars began to appear. They were just simple Galilean telescopes with a bridge in the center. Each telescope focused independently from the outer by extending or shortening the telescope until a desired focus was achieved, which was useful yet very cumbersome. And then as technology advanced, they got smaller and smaller and smaller, and people were able to just carry these in their pocket. And when these were created and sold and made, they actually sold for quite a bit of money. I found some ads from the mid-Victorian to the late Victorian era. And a lot of these opera glasses, especially made out of mother of pearl or abalone and leather, sold for basically $10 to $50 a pair. And back in, let's see, about 1880, a dollar was equivalent to $24. So can you imagine? So one, for the cheap kind of these type of opera glasses, it was a minimum of about $120 to $500 for a pair of these. And basically only the rich people would have a pair of binoculars or opera glasses like this. It was not meant for the poorer classes to have these. And so can you imagine, back in the day, these Abolone style ones would sell for about $300 to $400. So with today's inflation and markup, this would be probably several $1,000s. And this technology was so advanced that everybody who was moneyed had to have a pair of these. So as you can see, these are really quite cool. Now they can be adjusted. There's a little wheel in the center, and the tubes will raise and extend up and down, and that's how you can focus and see things clearer or less close. And here's the lens pieces, the eyepieces with the name Chevalier. Now there was quite a bit of companies in Paris, France that made glasses like these. One of them was by the name of, I believe, Lamier, and there was quite a bit of other ones like Marchand and Coleman's, and that's just like a few of the companies, but I believe it was Lamier was the best glasses. That was like the Tiffany's of their time. And this particular company, Chevalier, was like a medium grade quality company who made quality glasses. But these weren't as expensive as, say, the Lamier ones. So I'm going to show you a little information about Chevalier so you can see what he looked like. So this is Chevalier, and the company was started very early. As you can see, 1804 he was born, and sometime during the mid-Victorian era to the end of the Victorian era, this company was in business. And I believe Charles Louis Chevalier died in 1888, and I believe that's when the company ceased to make these opera glasses. I think they actually had like one of their relatives take over the company, and I believe it was still in business to about 1900. But these glasses are clearly probably from about 1890, maybe 1880. And it's really fascinating to see a beautiful old scientific instrument still here and still going strong. Now, back in the day, anyone who sold binoculars and telescopes and microscopes, anything with like lenses, called themselves opticians, even though they weren't even doctors. And so anyone selling binoculars actually was known as an optician. So I hope this interested you, and you like these glasses. If you do, give me a thumbs up and a subscribe. And I won't be going to the opera anytime soon, so I don't really think I'll be getting use out of this, but they are quite fascinating and beautiful. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.